We are back from Florida, from Cleetus's race, all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. It was a blast. Got the shop here, kind of messy. There's the Blue Waffle, little Debbie. This is our little secret, not really secret, I've been kind of talking about it already, but our 68 Mustang, it's gonna be pretty sweet. We've got kind of building it for no prep bracket, if that makes sense. Probably not the 530 class because it's a really nice street car and I don't want to do too much to it or gut it or cage it or nothing like that. So we'll see. But we're here today to talk about a little bit of Cleetus's race. Oh, and can't forget none the other, Sexy Red. The one, the only Sexy Red. So, yeah, so Cleetus's race. The all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive controversy. Where we're at, what I think about it, all that good stuff. So, you know, I honestly felt like we had a pretty good shot. Just like I said in the Cleetus's video, when I felt like we would know during that first burnout if those guys were going to be in trouble or not. And turned out, like they said, it was taking rubber, but it didn't really take enough rubber for us to really do anything. Ryan Mitchell made a hell of a pass first round, and it wasn't enough for Crazy Horse. I mean, he was just on a mission. Congratulations to Nathan. The rest of us Multair guys kind of struggled. Andrew Lavender did pretty good. Was really proud of his performance, what he did out there. For us, there really just wasn't enough out there. I mean, there wasn't enough in the 60 foot, and there wasn't enough for, 60 to 330 or 330 onward to really try to get the power in. Now, we did only have one hit on that surface. There's no test passes. Dry burnout, never been there before. Hey, look at the surface, put a tune-up in and go. And most of us small tire guys had about the same idea in mind of what we're shooting for as far as ETUIs and tune-up and all that. And we all damn near ran the same time. Andrew Lavender was going a little faster than us, I believe. I know for a fact he was, and so did Ryan Mitchell off the trailer. So those guys had a better grasp on it. But the big thing with this is, the internet's so divided right now on this. We have part of the internet saying, hey, the all-wheel drive guys are just flat out faster. And the other part of the internet saying, yes, they're faster at this race, but it's also surface dictated. That's kind of the side that I fall on, right? So, there's no excuses, nothing about it. We got our butts whooped out there at Cleetus's. Surface didn't have enough for us. Obviously, 4 tires under power versus 2 on a marginal surface. 4 is going to come out on top, especially when you pick, the baddest of the bad to run, out there. So they had 16 hitters, so did rear-wheel drive. So it was difficult. It was really difficult. Now, do I think they're faster than me? Here's some videos to show. course, racing's competitive. I'm a little biased, but I've beat these guys before. I've beat them. I don't know what excuses they may have had, or hey, they were dialed in. I don't know. We always have problems. It's racing, but I know that what my car weighs and the horsepower I make versus probably roundabout what they weigh, and roundabout horsepower they make, we kind of come out on top there. Take, for instance, take Beater Bomb, right? So Beater Bomb's one of the baddest dudes there is. Take him on a marginal surface versus Crazy Horse. What do you think is going to happen, right? I mean, it's probably going to be a bus gap, So part of the internet understands that. Part of the internet does not. Same thing. Take Ryan Mitchell. I think the guy's been 430s or probably even faster on a no prep front side. Take him versus, one of the all-wheel drive guys. They're nowhere near the wheelhouse of an ET like that. So, I don't think that they're faster. Now, the big thing, the debate is right now is, do they belong in small tire? My opinion is yes. Let them in. Let them in. But they still have to get down just like us. I mean, it's part of no prep racing. Now, there's some races that would just be absolutely ridiculous. Yes. But promoters would have to be the ones to pick that. I mean, is this surface marginal enough to kind of make it a even level playing field? From my experience with these guys, with the all-wheel drive guys, since I've ran them, if it's a 530 or faster surface, we can compete. 540 or faster surface, we can compete with them. Not saying we're going to beat them every time, but we can compete. Some of these races out there were actually pretty close. My race versus Baby King Ranch, he beat me by like half a car. I was out on him. I think I might have 60-footed him or treed him. And I was out on him about half a car to a car, and then he put half a car to a car on me on the big end. So, but in our video, you can see from the transition, we might have lost the tire a little bit. Now, they're talking about doing it again. What I would like to see personally, just my opinion, is obviously water burnout. That would help. Now, do I think that'd be enough to get us there? I don't know. I think we'd have a pretty dang good shot. It's all dictated off the surface. But I think we'd have a good shot. A lot better than what we did last time. I think you would have seen some closer races. I think more of the guys would have made it to second round, and more of guys would have made it to third round. Would they have had enough to beat Nathan or El Gringo? I don't know. Or Grimace, the other truck? I don't know. Something we could find out. Something else I'd like to see is all rear-wheel drive guys take right lane. Why? The left lane does have a little bit of transition, could upset the tire. But if you have 16 rear-wheel drive guys in that right lane, I can promise you there's going to be rubber down. So, if you do 16 versus 16 again, eighth pair in first round is going to have some rubber down. I don't know if they're going to make a light and fast pass, or again, how much of a difference is it going to make on that surface, but it will make a difference. Will it be enough? I don't know. We'll have to see. I know that I felt like at the beginning we had a pretty good shot. Obviously, we wouldn't have drove 18 hours if we didn't feel like we had a good shot. And I mean, the same goes for everybody that went. I've seen pictures and videos of the surface, heard about the surface, and felt pretty confident about it. We tested before going there, of course, and I felt pretty good. Just, we didn't have enough, so. But we are now, so we just got done with Cleetus. all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. I believe now we do have a street race, I believe, coming up in the next couple weeks. And there's also talks of in May of a big benefit race coming up. I'm not going to spoil it too much or put it out there yet, but a big benefit race coming up in May for a racer that does quite a bit for the racing community. So we'll definitely be there too as well. Small Tire Gangsters, I believe, is like in 2 weeks from now. We do plan on attending that too as well. Probably running Small Tire, True Street, with our little Debbie car, and then 530 too, of course. So, but next time we'll see you guys, we will be in the streets. In the meantime, we'll be working on our 68. Sexy Red is ready. Probably just gonna swap tires before next race. Do some little maintenance BS, but we'll be working on the 68 Mustang. Get that, get the motor finished up. We got to get the intake back from Nitrous Outlet for the EFI conversion. Take it over to Botella Performance and have them wire it, so then we can get this stuff to do some no prepping next. So I'll see you guys in the streets.